Hey there YouTubers, right, so in this video we're going to attempt to see if the i7-12700F will fare worse in a B660m motherboard. Previously we did this in the Z690, and the goal will be eventually to run this with Cinebench R23 multi-core, where we had a score of 20,568. So before I do that, though, I figured I'd let you guys see these XTU numbers. And what we're going to do, had somebody suggest, I use something else for hardware monitoring. I was always kind of partial to Hardware Info 64, so I went with this. But we're going to refresh this. Run it again. You'll be able to see if there's thermal throttle, power limit throttling, or current EDP limit throttling. Over here, some of this stuff's redundant, but we have CPU package power here. And you can obviously see some of the other temperature stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and run this. You see one of my best scores for this on this platform. So if we're watching over here, power up to 125, 126. Basically getting the same thing over on this side too, folks. And it looks like we are running low on battery juice. What a surprise. This happens every time. So it's done. Didn't score as good, 6921. All right. Now I need to kill XTU because it does actually seem to run a bit in the background. And for this though, we will use just hardware info. So I'm going to pull up Cinebench. And actually, folks, we're going to do Cinebench R20 first. Then I will pull up R23. Why not give you guys both, right? And then I'll click on this so it pops up over it. Alright, here we go. I think I'll be able to do it. There. So power up to 126 again. And just so you know, this motherboard only has a 1x8 CPU power connector, which, at least with the Z690, power limits and a new CPU cooler made a difference. So you see the score there, 7683. That's an increase over the last time I used this, which I don't believe I had power limits adjusted. But yeah, not bad, right? Alright, so there's one more. Let's switch over to R23. Alright, so I'm not going to waste you guys' time watching this whole thing, but I'm going to hit start. Then we'll bring this up forward. Let you watch it for a little bit, then I'm going to pause it because this takes 10 minutes, so it's really just redundant information. You can see over here one of my previous runs, 13,000, so way off of the 20,000 I got with the Z690, but we'll see what this gets. And once again, the power is at, if I can find it, 126. So pausing for the next 9 minutes. Alright, so just so the camera doesn't time out, got another 6 minutes to go. No changes really in the temperature. Now, I may not have said it, but we've got a knock to 140mm CPU, single tower, single fan. Alright folks, so this thing actually ran, and whatever reason it's going again. I got a score of 14,104, so Huge drop off from what we got on the Z690. Could it all have been power limits? Because obviously the CPU cooler I'm using is much better now, right? We had 120 millimeter, now we're at 140. So I can only say that it was the power limits and the extra 1x4 possibly. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.